my turn.
Let's move! Ha! Now's our chance! You're mine!
Onward.
Right! Eat that!
I'll handle it.
Let's move!
Okay, it's safe for now.
Yes! Yeah!
The settlement's to the left of here. Whoa, whoa!
Yeah!
The settlement's dead ahead.
You think we'll find Gaius there?
If they've started evacuating, it's hard to say.
regroup.
Take this!
Too slow. Okay. Here I go! You'll be dead! What's that?
Let's move.
Impossible!
Understood.
It's my turn. Eat that! Let's move. Curse you!
I'll handle it.
Onward. Suppressing targets. Mirror devices activated. Orbital laser fire. Mission complete. May you rest in peace.
Curse you!
Ceasing hostilities. Let's move onward.
I did it!
Is everyone all right?
Gaius!
You're here!
Nice timing.
I'm just glad I'm not too late. Now, allow me to fight at your side.
Damn, they weren't alone.
I wasn't expecting a horseman to come to their aid. Well played. Still, that's how you want to do things, then. This is the Nace platoon. Acknowledged. Our work is hereby complete. Our patrol is over. We're withdrawing to the watchtower.
Yeah.
We got lucky.
Whew. Things weren't looking pretty for a while there.
They behaved like a high-ranking Jaeger Corps to the very end, precise and logical. But they were using a communications device, weren't they?
Yeah, which begs the question, how was Needhog able to use one when the 3rd Armored Division can't?
It's good to see you guys.
You were right on time, Gaius. Thanks for saving us. I don't know what we would have done without you.
No thanks needed between old friends. Funny. It's only now starting to sink in that it's really you. I've been praying for this day to come since the day we parted. It brings me more joy than I can express to see you standing before me.
I feel the same way. When we parted, you put yourself in harm's way to protect a guy like me, and here you are doing it again. Thanks for never giving up on me, Gaius.
Of course I'd help you. No hardship is too great to endure for the sake of you and our classmates. As sure as the wind blows on a peaceful day, that will never change. Not now, not ever.
Thanks.
What a relief.
That's one less person to worry about.
It brings me joy to see you two safe and sound as well. I wasn't expecting you to come all the way to Nord to find me. Well, once we found out that you and a couple others were here, our course was set. This truly is a magnificent place, Gaius. Just seeing the highlands up close has made the trip worthwhile.
Yeah, the scenery is so relaxing.
I'm happy to hear you say so.
And yet this beautiful land is gradually being engulfed by the flames of war.
Yeah, we can't just stand back and allow that to keep happening.
What do you guys say we talk more while we move? I'll guide you over to Lake Lacrima.
That's where Gwyn's cabin is, isn't it?
Indeed, we've all moved over there for the time being. Elisa and Milliam included.
Well, that was easy.
Now we know who the other two are. Whew.
So Milliam is okay.
You led them to safety, I'm guessing?
Oh, even if I know the area, they've done far more for me than I have for them. But you'll see soon enough. I'll show you the fastest route there.